We now return to Let's Play Cities Skylines. So I've reached that point in the city builder game where I'm getting pretty bored with it. A lot of things are just taking way too damn long to develop, and a large part of that is my own fault because of the mod that I have installed, uh, basically cutting everything in half right now. We'd be twice as far without it. Um, but anyway, I've turned on the unlimited money mod so that we can just start building the city and get that going, because it otherwise is going to take to like episode 100 before we get to the other side of the highway. I've also installed a few things like parking lots and parking garages, and this episode I want to get started on my little shopping center over here. So I'm going to start just kind of plotting out the roadway. Probably going to have to change this just based on where the parking lots are going to go. Kind of weird. I could use a parking garage here, but I don't think that makes sense in a role-playing capacity. Let's go that way, because cities usually have large parking lots outside of malls. Actually, let's put down the mall first. That way I can try and center those parking lots on it. That'll go right there. Good. And then we can go to the parking lot. Okay. So this one is 5 wide, and I'm really only going to fit 2 in there. It would actually fit the whole way, but then I couldn't really put a road around it, which is something I want to do. So it's going to have to be offset just a bit. And you know what? There is, if we look here, there's this little walking plaza. I think I'm going to use that as an element between the parking lots. I don't believe I've unlocked it yet. I'm going to separate these, and then we'll put a little walkway or something in between there when that becomes available. So we're going to eat into some of the businesses over here, but that's okay. Might have to do this one first. Okay, and then that should... Good. Okay. So this direction of traffic is going to have to be dealt with. Let's go up and around the back way too. There. Because I was going to have this on a one-way, and I definitely don't want that to be a one-way. I mean, they can do a little loop around here to get in on all the commercial buildings, but this section might just be two-way, and then we'll end the one-ways kind of at these junctions. Kind of ugly, but whatever. So we'll put those in there, and we'll just go ahead and build up this side of the road. I don't think we're going to get anything in there, so we'll just leave it. And we'll do like that. I don't fully expect any commercial to grow. We don't really have any demand, so let's go ahead and get started on what now? What happened now? Oh, just usage, I guess. So if I turn this down, or it's at 100%, fine, we'll just add another one. Doesn't matter now because I've got infinite money. It does get a little bit. So 8, we're going to need another one. And actually, why don't I get a... Well, this was going to be its own district though, right? So let's get that hooked in. And we'll kind of include that area. And it's eventually going to just include all of this. And get rid of that. And then possibly something else here as well. We may as well include that in the district, right? Okay. So then we'll go ahead and call this Riverview Marketplace? Sure. Okay. Hopefully that's gonna take care of itself. Let's put this back on. And I don't want that. I actually want to finish my highway project. Now before I do that, I had intended to have a roundabout down here. So why don't I place that first? Because that's going to be It's actually going to have to angle off. So if I want it kind of far away, but I also need to, so I want that road to kind of go that way. So let's go something like that. Maybe a little bit further down. Just trying to look at that curve on that road, and maybe the highway's got to be a little bit different. If that stupid icon weren't in the way, I could actually get a better idea of the curvature of that road. So it's going to have to be something like this, I guess. We'll see how that works. I can always delete it because I've got money. Well, okay, now that might be a little bit close. And that's just going straight. Okay, it is just a little bit off, isn't it? And I can't really get rid of this. Well, I can, actually. Okay, we might just reorient the angle just a little bit here. So if I go... not that one. If I go with kind of a curve out here and maybe inward like that. It kind of goes over there. And that kind of adds that curve in there. Okay. Now that's not going to work very well, so we're going to have to go something like... no, that's not going to work at all. Like this. Should have put this one down first. The inside one's going to be the hardest to match up. Okay, this might not work out too well. So how do I get you to work with me here? Are you really not able to make the road here? I mean, what the fuck is going on? Slope is too steep. The fuck are you talking about? Okay, fine. We're gonna have to redo that. This. Okay. Can we do it all the way? No. Bends too much. So, we're gonna have to find the point where it doesn't bend so much. And then continue on with something like that. Okay. Gotta upgrade this side so I make sure that it is going in the correct direction. Alright. Then we gotta fix this stupid on-ramp again. So, well, where's it gonna go? Certainly not gonna go there. Or there. Well, can I snap it to... That's as far as that's gotta go to make this curve. Can I get it closer? Does freeform work for me on that? No, it's gonna snap no matter what, even though I've got snapping turned off. What the hell's that about? Okay, fine. Fine, stop it. I guess we have to pull it that far. I mean, why couldn't it just make a nicer slope? Why does it have to be like that? Whatever. Anyway. Oh no, and this is now kind of slightly off, isn't it? Wait. Before we go doing that, I need to... Did this maintain its... I think it did. Just making sure it's going to maintain its shape. Snap. Okay, we're going to have to fake this one. So we'll go like that. And this one will just go like that. Okay. So now I think we'll be fine to get rid of this and just add in the roads, the on-ramps. And that one works. We'll go to there. Okay, making sure that the... What the hell? Cannot upgrade to... What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, good grief. So, I want you to cooperate here. Wait, got it. Okay. God, that's obnoxious. Okay, more. Hopefully these ones don't have to be way the hell out there. Okay, and then we just pull... No, that one. And go something like this. It could go here, fine. We'll go there. Okay. Well, that's not as dramatic of an angle as I was expecting. But that should still end up somewhere over here by the end of it. Okay, what else? It looks like slight residential demand, slight industrial demand. I guess we just keep building off of what we've got here. Now that I kind of know where I am bounded in, it's going to be something like so. Let me just bring this down. Now this is where I'm going to probably want to start curving. Well, now I didn't anticipate this. So this is going to have to start curving afterward. So it's going to come down to right about here and start going kind of along that line. So let's get a curve in here and then pull it to like there. Okay. So that doesn't look good to me. Let's see if maybe I can't fix that. I mean, I guess it's got to stay there. But we can change kind of the angle at where it connects, which I guess would be like here. What did I just do? It's the same road. Must be. Okay. Well, fine. Okay, next part. Go back to adding this. And this very awkward. See, if I just pushed it over a little bit, it would make up the difference on this side. But it's going to come into a triangle road anyway, and that whole neighborhood section will end. Kind of like this one. This one's going to have to do a little bit of... Well, maybe not. This one might just make it. It will. Okay. Adding residential. And we'll get that in there. We'll get, yeah, we'll put it there and there. Gotta make sure that there is water, and there is not. So we're just gonna extend that all the way down. And that one will go all the way down, etc., etc. Okay, and I guess this can still go over here because I will be building along the lake shore there. That is my intention. Fine. We'll add it there. We'll just add a thing here. Unnecessary as that may be. How am I going to deal with this one? Okay, water. Got crimes and all that good stuff. So we can probably start affording to put in some other services around the place, seeing as how we've only got so much school capacity left, and I'm sure, well, we've actually, average health is actually pretty miserable. Crime is low, though. I mean, but fire hazards are, yeah, we gotta get a couple more of these fire departments in here. In fact, why don't I just start putting them down now? We'll get one. I don't want that actually facing the main road, just for reasons I have voiced in the past. Trying to. I think it's better on this side, but it's hard for me to say because we're missing a little bit on that road over there, just a little bit. Whatever, it'll go well right there. Okay, so there's that one. Eventually we'll have one down here. Trash. Oh, right. So let's get building on that, actually. The large recycling center, I will probably want to put a large incinerator right next to a large recycling center. And that will be sort of the trash center of the city. So, how do I want that to go? I guess I can just kind of do like an angle into here. Seeing as how there's not really going to be much else. Unless I have like a road that kind of comes out to here along the back, maybe? Like a service road or something. We'll just kind of have it angled off like that, following the hill. Okay. So let's get in here. And advanced incinerator, large advanced incinerator. Large, expensive, efficient, causes little pollution, and produces power. Yay. Well, let's put that on this side. How big is this? Well, maybe that should be on this side, seeing as how it's that much larger. And then this can fit in here. Maybe over so that we can actually use this. Yeah, we'll go there, and there. And now we have the trash center. Although, for the road, those are actually quite cramped, aren't they? Okay. And these are, of course, the mods. The modded buildings. So let's go ahead and start emptying. Seeing as how, well, this is actually cutting down. As soon as I turn this up, it started emptying emptying the stress on it as far as reserves go. Could probably, oh, we can't empty this, so it's just gonna go through its stuff, I guess. Fine. So anyway, that one's done. Yeah, you know, this might just end up being over here anyway. Otherwise, they're all gonna have to go out to there. Whatever, it'll be fine. What next needs to be done? See, this is so much nicer, just being able to put down what I'm thinking of in real time, rather than just constantly dragging my heels, repeating myself about things I want to do but can't because I don't have the freaking money. I'm enjoying this a lot more. So we're going to bring this all the way down to here, just so we can start getting this angled up and connected. And it'll go kind of like that. Cool. So now we got that going. That whole section of town, I guess, can be developed. Why are we paused? I'll go to there. Just maintain this block. We are separating a bit. Oh, you know what? Now that I've got money, I could actually put a stadium down. So now I'm going to have to think about that. This was kind of the shopping center of the town. Why are you telling me this? You're just being annoying? You're just being annoying. Now see, now we don't need the power grid. We finally have a connection. Yay! So we can get rid of these terrible things. There. I knew we'd find one eventually. Okay. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, because there's still not a connection to here. Fuck me. You know what? You're getting your own wind generator for now. Just fuck off. What we could do... Are you serious that that's not enough? Speed that up just a little bit. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Okay. Fine. Put down a terrible coal power plant right there. Because you assholes can't do this on your own. There should be underground power lines. I think that would be a lot nicer. Fuck me. What? Oh, and there's no water out here. Okay. And let's see. Well, I guess something's going to have to be alongside the highway whether I like it or not. That's the only way we can bridge that gap. Have to build this stupid thing again. Get rid of you. Now I'm distracted. What was I doing? Okay. So we are kind of... You know what? No, because then we're going to create a little intersection there that's going to totally snarl things. But otherwise we now have a terrible little area that's not even being used. What I could do is come down here, go up there, and come in there. That would create some very bizarre... Wait a minute. Oh, fuck. Why? I'm gonna turn off the day-night cycle. I can't see shit half the time. I don't like that either. It does utilize the space, but it's very ugly. And is totally cutting into what is going to be more commercial. And, yeah, we've created that little off-the-road intersection that I wanted to avoid. So, we'll just finish that one off then. And that'll be a terrible part of town that no one will ever want to use. I feel like there's something I should be connecting there, because otherwise that's kind of a long section. We're paused again. And we're now into the negatives, because I've been building too much damn stuff. So, even though I have infinite money, I would kind of like to keep things real. So, are you guys shitting me? We still don't have enough power? What in the fuck? I guess I'm just gonna have to... Well, I would like to unlock one of these. We're very close to unlocking something better. Where's the, I guess I didn't... Oh, I didn't install it. The fusion cell generator. I could just do this right now. Can we get that power going, please? God, that's annoying. Could just bump up the money, but we're having troubles with the money. Money's going back up. Bank balance is inching towards positive again. I mean, I've got a lot of roads out here that are just kind of being roads. Let's take advantage of some of this incoming industry. I don't really want to use that, though. Are we still in the zone for this? Not really. Okay, now we're seeing residentials pop back up. Okay. So that'll be a whole new area to add to, and that will fix my money problems. Fire problems, though. Fire problems remain. So we'll have to put one over here and start really looking at our services. I think I'm probably just going to have to get an actual fire station. I mean, I don't have it unlocked yet. But once I get it, I might have to move this a little bit closer so it gets some coverage in there. And the fire station will be a little bit closer to the central area. Yeah, now we got plenty of people. Okay, positive again. Good. Well, a lot more happened this episode, and I'm hoping we can just kind of see that forward. I mean, that, like I said, the mod that I currently have installed with the realistic population and consumption is having a big impact on the development of the town because it is taking so much longer to get the actual population for anything to happen. So I'm afraid of turning that back on suddenly. I mean, these new buildings might totally be able to handle the garbage and all that stuff, but I mean, we're going to double population as soon as I turn that back on, which might be the thing to do, but I don't know. I'll think about that. Anyway, for now, I'll end this one here. I will see you next time.